Welcome to Tekedia Capital. I'm Dubisi Ekekwe. I will give an overview of what our institution is all about. If you go around the African continent today, you see something that is amazing. We are in a Cambrian moment where new species of companies called startups are bringing new ordinance and market systems. These companies have acquired capabilities helping them to improve the efficiency, the utilization of factors of production. And as they deploy those capabilities, they are changing many things. We know that Africa has frictions. We have been waiting for that moment where companies can combine these factors to go and fix those frictions. These new species of companies across all industrial sectors, education, finance, healthcare services, supply chain, logistics, they are coming at large. This is a moment of opportunity because companies are building capabilities. They are fixing frictions at scale. So they have acquired these expertise, and there are so many elements in this nexus. At Tekedia Capital, what we're trying to do here is to use our own understanding of these Cambrian moments to mobilize resources, mobilize factors of production called capital, to now make it possible that we can in partnership work with these innovators and growth champions. And as we do that, we can now help to improve the standard of living of our citizens, improve our communities, and advance the wealth of our nations. So our focus is early stage technology anchored companies. In other words, we could be doing anything. We are agnostic of domains or sectors or constructs. There is only one thing that is constant. We want to see how technology can bring productivity in that specific mission that you are working on. So we work with startups. We help them, giving them mentoring, helping them see deeper insights so that when they go into the marketplace, they can find success. So Tekedia Capital is to extend that nexus by saying, besides giving them the ideas, besides helping them understand things at a deeper level, besides helping them improve and refine their business processes, we can also make capital available. As you know, that capital is very critical because most times if you do not have it, every other thing within the factors of production will fail. So we're looking for Africa operating companies. You could be legally registered anywhere. For instance, you could be registered in California, America. We want to see that your businesses are focused within continental Africa. So that's what we want to do. And how are we planning to do that? We go back to our communities. We pool resources and the process democratize access to wealth. Anyone who has 10,000 US dollars now pull that fund together. And when we have pulled the resources together, we can now begin to take equities in these startups. It could be an African, it could be in the African diaspora community, it could be a company, it could be an investment club, it could be a global citizen, anywhere in the world. We want to have an opportunity of having a conversation with you. Because we want to understand you, because this journey will be a very, very long one. This is not a journey of 3 months. This is not a journey of 2 years. Maybe it could take 5 years, it could take 6 years. So we will speak with you, tell you this is what we want to do. We want to help to build the next African economy, where technology systems will change the trajectories of the destinies of people. And across things that we have done, we do believe that we have understood patterns, we have understood readiness, and we see a vista in the horizon that if we do this, we are not just going to be better, but we can also, as a community, we will arise. It's not that you have risen or I myself have risen, it's that we as a people, that we are rising. This is going to be part of it. Innovators need resources. The growth makers need support. We are saying Tekedia Capital through our vehicle. You've got $10,000 minimum. You could come and let's help to build. So we do a little bit of knowing you, and then we also explain to you how that 10,000 or more could actually, you get out of it when an opportunity comes, because we want it to multiply. You don't have to wait for an IPO. You don't have to wait for when the company is acquired. There is an opportunity that in later rounds that you can actually exit the business. So in other words, if we invest in a company A, and then when that company has reached a 50 million valuation or more, and you want to now sell your own part to later stage investors, we make that happen. So, of course, that decision will be based on the companies and us, not necessarily us only. So we will be doing this regularly, quarterly, half year, depending on when you're ready. So for you to participate and join this community, we need you to pay an annual fee of $1,000. That's going to help us have a team, have due diligence, do filings, and make sure that we have the capabilities and resources necessary for us to actually deliver the services that you want us to deliver. And as you pay the $1,000 or the equivalent in local currency, you see the D flows, you see the data points, and then have access to get into where the next generation technology shaping opportunities of the 21st century within the African nations will happen. If things go well, we hope we will take what they call 20% carry interest. In other words, the profit that comes through your investment, Tekedia Capital will keep 20% of that profit. So if you have invested, let's say, $100,000, and then there is an exit where your own part is $500,000, we ask you take that 100,000. The $400,000 remains. We will take 20% of that 400,000. You keep the 80%. And I also want to say here there is huge risk because there is a huge opportunity. And because there is huge risk, we want you to understand one thing. Maybe the best that money that you cannot lose, you don't have to risk it. You could go, but I also tell you something. If it works, it's always amazing. So we would like you to go schedule an appointment with our team. I want to have a deeper conversation. And if everything looks good, we will welcome you into a syndicate within Tekedia Capital. Thank you so much as we shake hands with you to build the next Africa through Tekedia Capital.